Hi, Vicky. So we just did one of my subconscious mindset reset sessions, and I would love to, with your permission, get some feedback from you. Of course, it's fresh because we just got done. Um,
Course.
and I want to get your feedback as to what your experience was and, just very briefly, like how you're feeling right now.
Right now, I'm feeling much differently than when I came in. I felt a little weeble wobbly in the beginning. Definitely didn't have doubt about the session, but had doubt within myself. And now I'm feeling so much more confident and aware. I think the biggest part for me, anytime I'm working with youth, is there's so much more awareness. Uh, that it helps really put things in perspective for me. It's not coming from here at all either. Even though we're speaking, it's much more drilled down to a deeper connection with what I truly want. So even though we're talking, it's almost as if I'm in a subconscious state, but it's yeah, it's quite amazing. I have had hypnotherapy before where, my eyes are closed and I'm meditating or I feel like in that meditative space. But what amazes me about working with you, Carla, is it just talking to you, I feel like I'm in a very deeper connected space with myself.
Mhm. And I appreciate that. I mean, a lot of that is sort of NLP based, right? And using language patterning and looping to re-script some of those underlying scripts. So I'm sure you noticed, I asked several questions over and over again to help you reformulate not only your response, but also your emotional attachment to those responses and for it to become congruent with what you want as opposed to it just being sort of a pop psychology affirmation that you're making. Because, we can think we know what we want and do something that's counterintuitive to that anyway, right? It's like people will say, like, oh, well, I want to eat better, but I don't know why I just don't do it. I like keep doing the same thing. But that's because there's that internal tug of war that's happening. And the more authentic and sort of the more congruent we become between the subconscious and the conscious mind, the easier it becomes, like not easy, but easier it becomes to lean into that and to be able to recognize it,
Mm-hmm.
right? So similar to what we were saying before of like once you see something, you can't unsee it, or once you know something, you can't unknow it. That's a really powerful resource to have in life because we can't lie to ourselves. I
Right,
mean, we can, it just doesn't get us what we want, right?
right.
Deep down, we always know, intuitively what that truth is.
Absolutely. I feel a lot more freedom in that and knowing that too.
That's awesome. Well, I really appreciate your feedback and I appreciate you putting your trust in working with me. Vicky also happens to be just for those of you watching this, happens to be a former hypnosis certification student of mine, and she's in the medical field. And I'm pretty sure integrates this into her work on a daily basis. So this is not her first rodeo either, so that's actually a huge compliment, some of the things that you've said. And I again thank you for trusting me because it is a powerful modality to be able to shift one's perception and to put things into perspective.
Absolutely. And thank you for the opportunity, as always.
Awesome. I'm just going to stop the recording.